One of the biggest traps that creators, founders, and marketing agencies fall into is spending hours and hours scrolling through YouTube trying to guess what's trending. The problem is, by the time you see a trend on your home feed, it's usually too late to replicate that success because the wave has already passed. You end up spending more time researching than actually filming and creating content, which is a massive waste of your high intent energy. At True Horizon, we are obsessed with building systems that buy back your time. So we built a suite of AI agents in N8N that do all the heavy lifting for you. It analyzes your niche 24/7 and finds what we call those viral outliers, those rare videos from small channels that are absolutely exploding. It doesn't just find them, it also uses LLM to analyze the transcripts and thumbnails to tell you exactly why they're working. We've built this using the same enterprise-grade logic and safety standards we use for all of our corporate and enterprise clients, ensuring that the data is clean and the outputs are actually usable. It's not about copying what's out there. It's about using proven data to build your own unique content strategy. I'm going to hand it over to Deepankar, our founding engineer, to show you the actual N8N nodes and workflows. He's going to break down how we use Apify to scrape the data and how the secret sauce logic identifies those high leverage topics while you sleep. Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Deepankar, founding engineer here at True Horizon AI, and we realized one of the hardest parts of YouTube isn't just only filming, it's the research as well. We will be providing this workflow for free in the description down below, and I'll be giving you a node-by-node breakdown on how you can set this up for yourself in your own N8N instance. So let's get into it. So everything starts with an N8N form trigger. So instead of hard coding a keyword, I can just drop a topic like AI agents or N8N workflows on hit submit, and it will kick off the research. And suppose if you want to embed this form somewhere else, it could be your project management software, it could be your own website for your team, you can see these two URLs on up above. One is the test URL and the other one is the production URL. So suppose if you want to trigger this workflow from anywhere you want, it could be a website or your own project management software, then you can embed this form and your team or you can trigger this automation automatically from your website or your own project management software. You don't have to come in N8N and do this manually again and again. So to do that, you have to first publish your workflow here, open the form submission, and in here you can see the two URLs. One is the test URL and the other one is the production URL. And using the production URL, you can embed the form wherever you want, and mostly it's preferred on a project management software, but you can do it on a website as well. And to see how the form looks, I'm going to click execute workflow, and this is how the form looks. And suppose you write OpenClaw and click submit, it's going to trigger the automation. Let's just stop this as of now. And next we hit the YouTube video scraper node, and in this node we are using Apify. Apify is a service which has a huge library of browser automation, and you can use these browser automation tools in your own automations using their Apify actors that they have available. And this is the endpoint that you're gonna get, and here is the JSON body, and this will be automatically populated, so you don't have to worry about this. And here we are passing the keyword or the topic that we have got, and we're gonna get 100 videos which are trending and the newest based on that topic that you've entered. And whenever you're setting this up for yourself and you haven't used Apify before, you just need to navigate to apify.com, sign up for free, and then once you have signed up on Apify, you need to navigate to settings and click on API integrations, and this will be your default API token created on sign up. So you can use this Apify API key and use that in your own N8N workflow. And I recommend whenever you are using an header auth, in this case we are using an header auth. So whenever you are passing on the JSON of N8N workflows, your API key stays secure. So for that, you just need to click here on generic credential type, choose the header auth, and here you just need to open the create new credential, type in the name authorization, and press and paste your API key here. I have named the API key Deepankar Apify TH for to know that this is my API key. And once you have done that, as you can see that we have got 100 videos, 100 items, and we're looking for the freshest data from the last 60 days. And to ensure the videos are trending, we are passing them through an if node, and in that if node has two conditions. The video must have over 10,000 views and the view count must be greater than the subscriber count. For example, suppose if a channel with 500 subscribers gets 10,000 views, that's a viral outlier. That's a trending video. So it means the topic has higher leverage than the brand, and that's the content we want to study. And once we have got our viral outlier videos, it leads us to check for duplicates, as to find the duplicate entries so that we don't research the same video twice. And if it's new, it gets appended to our step 1 results sheet. In here, I'm using Google Sheets, and this is how the results are going to look. As you can see that we have got input, ID, title, URL, channel name, channel URL, number of subscribers, view count, and some other things as well that I'll tell you later down the video. And suppose if you want to use any other project management software instead of Google Sheets, you can customize this workflow however you want. It could be Monday, ClickUp, Trello, Asana. You can customize it however you want. I'm just using Google Sheets here because it's really versatile. And once we have appended all of the results into our Google Sheets, we start the analysis on the videos that we have got. So we are looping through each viral video, and we use an HTTP request to pull the video captions, and then simultaneously we are also analyzing the thumbnail as well. So with the help of Apify, we get the thumbnail URL, and with the help of the thumbnail URL, we are able to check the contents of the thumbnail. So here the analyze thumbnail node sends the thumbnail URL to GPT-4o, which describes the layout of the thumbnail, the emotions on the face. Suppose if someone has their face on the thumbnail, it understands the emotions on their face as well, and the color palette. So the AI now can actually see why people clicked on the video. And finally, when after all of the analysis is done, we can change it however we want, and that's the flexibility that I like in n8n. And after we get the analysis of the thumbnail, I've also added a weight node over here as a throttle so that we take care of the rate limits. So we take care of the rate limit of the API calls that we are making to OpenAI. And finally, after all of the analysis is done, we pass this transcript, the thumbnail description, into two final AI nodes. First is the YouTube title generator, and the second is the outline generator. First, the YouTube title generator creates an SEO optimized version of the original title. And the second one, it analyzes the original script and creates a unique perspective or a reframed outline so you can add more value than the original creator. And once that is done, we update the existing rows in Google Sheets, and you end up with a list of proven topics that are bound to work, a breakdown on why the thumbnail worked, and a ready to use script outline. So in conclusion, stop guessing what's going to work. This workflow lets you build a foundation on proven data which is actually working. So you're not literally copying, you're iterating on what the market has already said yes to. And we want the JSON file of this n8n workflow to use in our own n8n instance. I'll be linking that down in the description below. And once you've got that JSON file, you don't have to do anything super complex. You just have to come here on a blank n8n canvas and click import from file and choose the JSON file that you just downloaded. So if you're a founder looking to automate the market research like this, you can use this n8n workflow in our own processes and see how you can save so much time in market research or creating videos on YouTube. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more automations like these, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.